Hello. Welcome to the Peter Parker Show. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to review these 10 speed kit gears that I have installed. I have them right here. They look great. I honestly am very happy with the way they came out. Usually bike shops charge a little bit more for these because it's a hard process to do for the Super 73. It's not like a regular bike where it's really easy to install. It's actually a lot harder to install these guys, and they take a lot of effort. And some bike shops will charge you $150 like they did to me. There are people like Edgar, for example, who is another YouTuber, who installed for, I think it was like $60. It was super cheap, but that was not the case for me, unfortunately. But I think it came out really well. The only problem is that they did do a little damage to the bike, and I just mean damage as in like cosmetic damage. It's right here. I don't know if you guys can see right there. There's see how like the blue is kind of different there. It's because they chipped the paint, and it came out. You can see the aluminum on there, and they put nail polish to fix it. It's pretty half-assed, but it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna put the real paint on there to make it look better. But that was like the only thing that they did, which is really not bad. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, to be honest. This is the easiest gear, the highest, and this is the lowest gear, which is the hardest to pedal. I would like to compare the one that already comes with the bike. It's usually like the third one or the second one. That's how it feels. But this one has, as you can see, a whole range of them. It looks very good. This is the actual one that Super 73 sold online. It was about $230, pretty pricey, but I think it came with a lot of things. It came with the cassette. It came with this guy, the derailleur, the spacer, all this stuff. Came with all the stuff. Even came with a chain, with a new chain. So, and now I'm going to show you guys what the actual gears. I've showed you guys in my last video how I was using them, but you hit this one with a thumb to go to make it hard, actually make it easier, and you hit this one with your index finger to make it harder. So Michelle was asking me like 5 times how to do it. I was telling her that the low one is easy and the high one is harder. So if you want to go up a hill, just hit this one right here, and if you want to make it if you want to go fast in a straight line or no hills, just like a flat road, you just hit this one and you will go to the max speed or the lowest gear. One thing I do not like about the gears is that they take a lot of space on my handlebars. I was already using a lot of my space, but this made it kind of worse, and it pushed everything to the left. So my throttle gets stuck a little bit now. My horn is not where it used to be. I had to put it on top of the gears, kind of in a really weird way, but it works. It's just not it's not at thumb reach like it used to be. It's a little bit higher, but that's the only problem with the 10 kit speed. I'm gonna say that a lot in this review. If you guys want to take a shot every time I say 10 kit speed, or if I say it wrong, please go ahead. It will be a lot of fun. But anyway, I was going to say, so that's one of the biggest cons. We're going to go to Griffith Observatory today. It's a really hot day in LA. Don't know why I decided to do it today, but today is the day to do it. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. We're gonna do level 2 and go all the way to Griffith. And I might have to cheat a little bit and go level 4 to go uphill, because sometimes the hills are really steep and I need all the power from my battery. But I'll also down gear or up gear. That's where I get confused. I'll go on the biggest one on the cassette to make it easier to pedal. So all right, let's get started, guys. So another thing I was gonna say about the gears, another con, unfortunately, is that these shifters, the gear shifters, they're always going to be on your hand or on your fingers, no matter what. So that's another big con, is that you cannot avoid
touching the shifters. Very very lame, honestly, because I'm kind of the type of guy that likes to grab onto handles and not have like any space between them. It makes me feel safer, makes me feel like I'm in control of the of my handlebars. But these guys right here, the shifters, are always going to be under my finger, so I don't feel like I have full reach of it. And also the brakes, I don't feel like I can hold on to with my thumb under the handle, the grip, and have the brakes. It feels like I don't have as much control. Thank you, man. That was nice of the guy. Yeah, I don't feel like I have as much control. It's almost like I'm half holding the grip. Doesn't feel as safe, doesn't feel as good. Because when you hold the handle grip or the grips, you put your thumb under it, right? And you hold it tight. That's how you have full control. But this one, it's like your thumb is kind of levitating, so you don't have a full grasp on your hand grip. So that's one big issue I have with it. And I think it's a pretty big issue, actually. Because I in this channel, I like to do safety first. And functionality second. So functionality, I love having the gears. I think they're great. I think they increase the speed of the bike slightly, very slightly. It helps a lot with maximizing your battery, making it last a little bit longer. It helps quite a bit. But I haven't noticed that big of a difference. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I haven't noticed a huge difference. In fact, ever since I got the 10 kit speed, I kind of sort of not regret it, but I'm kind of on the fence still about it. I'm still not completely sure if I like it or not. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I kind of feel like ever since I installed the kit, I've created some problems that I never thought I would have with my bike. Whether it's adding more weight to my bike, problems with the chain that I never had before. I know Michelle was having a problem where when she would back pedal or just put the bike backwards, as in like pulling the bike backwards, like when you're going in reverse, the chain just kept falling down gears. And it was a little bit too loose and it would kind of fall off or get stuck. But we fixed that problem. But some bikes will have this issue where the chain will go down gears without you hitting the gears. So that's one big issue I have with it. Another one is that I can't grab onto the grips, the hand grips, very well. Doesn't feel as safe. And my last con, the last big thing that I do not like about these is that they don't allow me to have my index finger and my thumb free from the grip. I always touching the shifts no matter what I do. I can like hold the grip like this, but this is not how you hold your grip. It's not safe, it's not good. And it's just no bueno, Oh, this is the park I was looking for. I was looking for this park. Well, too late. I already started the intro. Yeah, those are the big cons. If you guys don't want me to... Okay, lady. That was not a stop sign. If you guys don't want to watch me vlog my ride to Griffith Park, you can go ahead and end the video here. Like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. But if you want to, watch me try out the gears, stay tuned because there's going to be a lot of it. We're going to go through some hills. We're going to go through some flat roads, so you can kind of see how it's working. Okay, for those who stuck around, how's it going, guys? Welcome. If you're new to the channel, how's it going? Welcome. Just wanted to say I am in the lowest gear right now. And the way you know is when you go up like this, it'll stop clicking. You can hear that kind of click. It gets to the point where you can, go ahead, brother. it gets to the point where when you hit in the shifts, it'll stop clicking, and that's when you hit the threshold, the max, right? So right now I'm in the max. It's really hard to pedal. I'm like all the way in the little gear, so I'm gonna downshift like that. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that if you want to go high gears quick or low gears quickly, you literally press all the way back like that, and it'll slide like 2 of them like on the cassette. So it'll shift gears quickly, much quickly than it usually does. So then you got the little click, and then you got the big click that goes all the way to the back like that. See, I'll show you. Okay, so I think it's hard to tell also what gear am I on, because I don't want to look down while I'm riding my bike. It's kind of dangerous, but you get an idea. Right now I'm kind of in the middle. It's easy to pedal, not too easy. There's still some friction, but if you wanted to make it harder, you just press. You can only do it with a thumb, with the with going up on the gears, and by up I mean like making it easy, right? So you can only do the hard one with the index once, but to go on the high gears, you just press all the way back like that. See how it went in a double clicked, and it automatically slides up like 2 cassettes. But if you want to just like do one, like the index one, you can just do 1 click like that, just like that, 1 click. And if you want to go all the way up, just press all the way down like that. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that right? It's kind of hard to explain gears to people. It's always something very confusing, something you kind of have to try on yourself and kind of see. A lot of it is just feeling it, you know. Hold up, let's try to get this. So I had to cheat there a little bit. I didn't want to miss that stop sign or stop light. When you actually have 1 gear, you really notice the pedal assist, like you really do. But when you have the 10 kit speed, it's a little bit harder to notice the pedal assist. I've noticed it's a tiny bit harder to notice. It's interesting. You definitely notice it on level 4 on unlimited, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I wanted to exercise with my bike, so I feel like I couldn't do it with my single gears. You know, I couldn't do it at all. But now that I got the 10 gears, I swear to God, I'm hitting every single red light. But now that I got the gears, I can exercise, and it's great, and I fucking love it. I really do. And that's one of the biggest pros of the gears, is that you can actually exercise now. See, I'm at the lowest gear right now, the hardest pedaling, and it's really easy. I'm going pretty fast. I'm going to show you guys what speed I'm going. I'm going 20 miles per hour, and it's really easy to pedal, but it's the hardest gear I got on. It's going a little bit up, 21 miles. See if I can go higher if I pedal a little bit harder. No, it's just kind of switching from 20 to 21. Now it's 18 because there's a little bit of a hill. I'm gonna go over this hill real quickly now. There we go. I'm over the hill now, and it should be pretty easy. Let's see. 20 again. 21. 22. There you go. See? All right. Let's stop. Let's get some food, and we'll continue the trip all the way up to Griffith.
1 hour later.
Charge our battery quite a bit. I brought it all the way up to 33. We had some lunch and we had some coffee, and they were nice enough to let me charge my bike on the meantime. I can tell you guys that the miles from home to here are about 10 miles, and we had about 33 miles when we started the journey. So we pretty much just lost a few miles. I mean, so when I left home, I had 37 miles, and when I got here, I got 29 to 30. Let's say 30. Let's be generous. I had 30 miles. So I had 30 miles. So I lost only 7 miles, and the route is pretty much 10 miles. So we saved about 3 miles to get here because we're pedaling. I think that's pretty good. I think that's definitely a win. I'm using the throttle now because it's kind of a busy road, so I don't want to be in the way of anybody. So I'm just trying to get out of the way of everybody. Okay, now that we're in a more quieter street, not really quiet, but in a less crazy street, it should be a lot easier to get to Griffith from here. See if I can, as we can call it in the e-bike world, loopholing. Do a little loophole culture. Shout out to Dylan Thompson. So we're gonna try to go up here this big hill. I'm already losing. Look, I already lost 2 miles. Look at that. From just taking off. It's a lot of uphill. That's why. So let's just not lose any more mileage. Let's go level 2 and let's just start pedaling. Start pedaling here. I always start these videos at like probably like 1 to 2 o'clock. That's literally the worst time to do videos. I don't know why I always do that. The best time is to do it now, which is like 4 something. So the sun is not so strong. It's way cooler. Just gotta follow these guys. So I look like I'm part of them, even though I'm really not part of them at all. Oh, they come all the way from Florida. Wow, that's a long way. Alright, let's just go level 4 here. And we're gonna bring down these pedals a little bit. Wow, this guy did not want to let me in. Okay, so I'm pedaling now on level 4. This is a pretty, not too bad of a hill, but up here it gets really steep. So let's just see, I'm going to bring down the gears a little bit. You guys came all the way from Florida? Wow. That car got spooked. Yeah, I was asking the bikers if they drove all the way from Florida, and they said yes. Now, that's a long drive, man, with your bike. A long drive. I'm gonna stay right behind them because I feel a little bit safer behind them. Go up this hill here. I got my gears on, pedaling, level 4. It's a little steep. We can definitely do this, guys. We got this. I'm getting a whiff of gas from them, but it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go, let's check the speed. We're going uphill. 21 miles, okay. And I'm gonna lower my gears to the max. Okay, my gears are lowered to the max now. We're picking up some speed. 26, 27, 28. I'm still pedaling. Don't go. 25, 24. I think I'm going a little bit faster than if I were in the pedal. So my gears are at the lowest right now, not the highest. Usually you're supposed to go on high when you're going up hills, but because I have an advantage because I'm in unlimited mode now, it's helping me go up this hill. So I'm trying to gain more speed by having a lower gear. So I'm going 24 now, back to 25. Yeah, doing pretty good. I'm actually catching up to these guys over here. The bike gang. We're entering Griffith Park. It's getting a little bit steeper now, a little bit steeper. Okay, now it's really steep. Okay, I'm gonna bring my gears down a little bit. Bringing it down. Okay, we're getting much of a steeper hill here. We're losing a little bit of velocity. And now we're gaining a little bit, just because I'm pedaling. So I'm pedaling now, and I'm gaining a little bit of more velocity. It's pretty consistent. Look at that. It's not bad. 20 miles uphill. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. We're gonna go through in the tunnel here. Oh, another thing I forgot is I can't use my light anymore. I'll show you guys why, but I'm gonna turn it on anyway, so you can see my rear light. We're gonna hit the throttle to the max here. Unlimited mode. I'm at the lowest gear. I'm pedaling. 13 miles per hour. It's a pretty steep hill. Went from 0 to 13 pretty easily. Okay, getting a little bit of speed. I'm losing a lot of mileage here. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. The fun part is going downhill on this. Okay, 16 miles per hour, getting a little bit of speed here. 18. See, this is all because I'm pedaling. So if I weren't pedaling, I don't think I would gain the speed that easily. It's because I'm taking a lot of strain off the motor. Oh wow, look at that view, guys. Wow. That's a beautiful view, man. Okay, I'm going a little bit higher here. 18 miles per hour. Now I know why he comes all the way up here, because it's so quiet. There's no cars. Very chill. And there's the Hollywood sign. There it is. Wow. And it's so quiet out here too. Amazing. We just went from like city noise to crazy traffic noise to just complete absolute silence. Wow. Yeah, no wonder Dylan comes all the way up here. It's an escape from the city for sure. Speaking of the city, look at this view over here. I mean, wow, what a view, guys. I've been meaning to come up here and explore it for a long time, but Griffith Observatory is so far from home. I mean, it's a literal 10-mile ride. Actually, no, a little bit higher than that. It's a were those, is that cow poop I just saw? Huh. It's about like 13 miles, 13 to 14. It's pretty far away from home. I'm gonna round it up and say it's 15 miles from home. So it's basically half the tank of the battery. So I don't want to I didn't want to come all the way up here because it would definitely make me have range anxiety for sure. I think this is good enough to explore. This is really cool. I want to keep doing it, but I don't have range anxiety right now. I just don't. I didn't plan for this part of the video, so we're just gonna go back down. We'll come back here another time. I feel like I might come back up here with Edgar, or maybe Dylan if he wants to come, wants to join me. We can come up here. That would be cool. It says no bicycles allowed down there, huh? Okay. Now comes the fun part. Downhill. Let's do it. Gonna hit level 4. And there's a bunch of potholes here. And there's more poo-poo here. Poo-poo. I wonder what animal that is. It looks like maybe a horse. Horse poop? Who knows? Alright, let's go downhill, guys. Put my visor down. Hands on the brake. Brakes sound like a fishing rod going downhill. Oh, pothole. Oh wow, that was a giant pothole. Holy hell, that was a fucking pothole. We're okay, we're okay. Ladies are in the middle of the road. To be fair, there's no cars out here, so. Wow, good thing I changed my brakes. Good thing I just changed my brakes. Whoa, we made it, guys. Made it. That was fun. And not a single fuck was given. Especially by that guy. He didn't care at all. I think if you're an e-bike, you're fine. You're really, like, there's not much of a hassle. If it says no bicycles allowed, that's where the boundaries kick in for sure. 100%. Okay, this is the steepest hill in this area, so I'm gonna throttle my way up there and use the gears. So I'm pedaling right now. I'm not at the lowest. I'm a little bit in the middle, and I'm doing pretty well. It's 15 miles, not too bad. Usually it's 20 miles, but right now it's 15. It looks like we're gaining some speed now. Here we are, guys, all the way to the mountain top. That's cool. Those guys are cool, man. See, everybody's cool, man. If you're a bike, you're cool. Alright, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps me be bigger, stronger, faster. And if you guys want a Super 73 of any model, any kind, there's a link in the description below. It helps out the channel a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.